This is the third example for a difference quotient, and this time the function involves a square root. So we're still going to find, f of a plus h and subtract f of a all over h. So we can write that out. It appears not too, complicated at first. So 4 square root a plus h minus 4 square root a all over h. And you might look at that and say, well, that's fine, we'll keep it that way. But we're not going to do that because we want that h not to be a factor in the denominator. And so this involves another technique. And so what we're going to do is we're going to multiply by the conjugate of the numerator. You may have seen something like that in the past. I don't know if I really want to use blue. Okay, I'm going back to the other color. 4a plus h plus 4 square root a. We call it rationalizing the numerator. So you may have seen that before, but you have those radicals up there in the numerator. You can't combine them, you can't subtract them or anything. And so we're going to multiply by the conjugate, and then that's going to get rid of the square roots for us in the numerator. Now, they're going to pop up in the denominator, but it turns out that's okay, because our goal in the denominator is hopefully to get that factor of h, that little h, to cancel. So this is what we do. So it's a little complex because of the numerator, but you're multiplying, you have in the numerator, the original numerator, you have 4 square root a plus h minus 4 square root a, and now we're multiplying by the conjugate, 4 square root a plus h plus 4 square root a. And we're multiplying by the same thing in both the numerator and the denominator, okay? So then, let's see, where do I want to write this? I'll go underneath. So when I multiply, I'm multiplying these. That's going to give me 16 times a plus h. The middle terms are going to drop out. That's the beauty of multiplying by the conjugate. So I'm really going to write those. And then I'm going to multiply these two. It's going to be minus 16 times a. And then in the denominator, I'll have a bit of a mess. But that's okay. And then what happens in the numerator? Well, you're going to have 16a plus 16h minus 16a. Oops, I left out the h. Back up. 16h minus 16a. I need that h. Over h. And then it's 4 square root a plus h plus 4 square root a. And then the 16a's in the numerator, the 16a minus 16a, that cancels out. So then you have 16h over h times 4 square root a plus h plus 4 square root a. And then those h's cancel. Now, I have 16 over 4 square root a plus h plus 4 square root a. And then when h goes to 0, that's okay because it's not going to mess up my denominator. I'll get something else. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave it this way. There's a factor of 4 you could take out, but I won't bother. Because remember, this is just a step towards something else. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it that way. Even though I really want to cancel that 4. Okay, but I'll be okay. So that was the difference quotient.